Weather with the KX Storm Team.
Well, I said at 6 o'clock it was one of the more perfect days atmospherically for severe weather, and that certainly happened earlier this evening. We'll recap that here in a second. But things are quiet right now as we take a look outside to the Bismarck area. You can see as the sun has set on this Saturday evening, we got up to 86 degrees today, 5 degrees above the average high of 81. Look at that record high, though, set just 17 years ago, 111. That is crazy talk, especially for this time of the year. It also was a record day back then in Minot, 103 on this day in 1910. That was much longer ago, but 83 your high today, just above the average of 79 degrees. Temperatures right now still warm depending on where you are. Look at Flasher. They've been the hot spot all night. They were above 100 degrees earlier today. They're at 88 right now, but look at Crosby on the other side of that cold front, 64. So nearly a 30-degree difference between Crosby and Flasher here. And to the southwest or southeast, you're still dealing with a little bit of heat index issues with that humidity. Tornado watch remains in effect for the counties that you see here. That does include Emmons, Kidder, Logan, and Stutzman County in the KX area. This goes until 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. The Weather Service has scaled this back a little bit as conditions further to the west are becoming less and less favorable for severe weather. We did have some severe weather earlier tonight. You can see those storms blowing up to the west near Dickinson and then quickly losing their punch as we lost some of that daytime heating. In fact, it was this cell here that developed to the southeast of Dickinson and slid through. We did have a tornado warning for a time. Radar indicated tornado, so no confirmation of a tornado actually touching the ground. The Storm Prediction Center did expand the enhanced risk further to the west earlier today, and anywhere in this brown looked to be the best chance for severe weather. And here's some lovely pictures that meteorologist Dave Holder, who doubles as a storm chaser, took as he was chasing that storm that was to the southwest of Bismarck earlier this evening. And some quite impressive photos from Dave, doing an absolutely great job out there. And this storm did produce some very large hail, egg-sized hail out there. There's a nice picture of what's called a wall cloud or a shelf cloud. This was moments before the tornado warning was issued to the southwest, and you can kind of see right in this area looking like it's trying to get its act together for a funnel cloud to develop, but it didn't look like any confirmation with the tornado hitting the ground there. So here's Precisioncast. You can see the worst of the weather most likely developing later tonight off to the east, thankfully. By the time you wake up tomorrow, things should be nice and quiet. Maybe a couple of stray sprinkles. Don't expect it to be anything that will ruin your Sunday. Here's a look at those dew points. They will be heading back down to more comfortable levels as we go through the night and through the day tomorrow. In fact, look at tomorrow afternoon, 47 degrees. It will feel beautiful outside. Tonight in the Bismarck area, we will dip to 63 degrees. Can't rule out the chance for another severe thunderstorm or two developing up until the midnight hour. In the Magic City, pretty much the same thing, severe thunderstorm, but that threat will end by 1 o'clock in the morning or so. Tomorrow, a gorgeous day. We'll get to 81 in the capital city with much lower humidity and lighter winds. Also low humidity in the Minot areas. You will rise to 84 degrees. Here's a look at your 5-day forecast for the Dickinson area. You can see a chance for storms every day after tomorrow with those seasonable temperatures and low humidity. And then your 5-day forecast for the Williston area, pretty much the same thing. I think Monday's also dry, Renee, and then chance for a pop-up shower or storm Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And coming up a little bit later in the show, I'll get you your 7 days, and I'll tell you if Mother Nature will be lighting fireworks on Independence Day.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Robert. Coming up next in sports, we hear from Carson Wentz during his visit back home.